kind of like prank videos now. Like when you first started out, there were so many great ideas you could do. But as those ideas kept getting done, you always had to come up with the more crazier one. And then you had to come with the more crazier one to top it, so that more people would tune in. It. And then the cycle just goes up and up and up, and so you're doing something absolutely insane that is borderline illegal. Like before, in order to get a really good prank video out on the internet, all you had to do was put like saran wrap around a door or something. Nowadays, in order to get a really good prank video, you have to like blow up a Walmart. Like that's kind of how I view fashion nowadays. Like back then, all you had to do was put like a dude in a tan suit and people would just go ballistic over it. Like, oh my God, this is insane. I've never seen something like this before. But like in order to get that exact same reaction nowadays, you have to put a dude in like a trash bag and tape dirty used condoms onto their hair. Like what the fuck? Is that nut? Now, that doesn't mean there aren't any good fits anymore. There's plenty of them. But, like, here's the thing. Out of, like, the few 5 good ones that come out every couple of months, there's always, like, 150 bad ones. Like, why is this dude a fucking house? Like, why are you a castle, man? Like, who gave him this idea, bro? Like, somebody designed that outfit, by the way. The shit looks like a Fortnite skin. I want to know who gave Jaden Smith this idea right here. There was a stylist that gets paid thousands of dollars to make him wear that. Do you understand how crazy that is? Like, this dude really came up to Jaden Smith and was like, yeah, bro, that shit hard. Like, hell no. Like, maybe hard to look at, hard to take seriously, hard to actually fathom. Like, what do you mean hard? Just coming out the house. I can't even say house. He is the house. I'm just trying to understand the vision here, because he looks like a Funko Pop. Now, look, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to claim that I'm some sort of fashionista or fashion guru that knows everything about fashion, because I don't. I know nothing about fashion. I have the fashion sense of like a 7-year-old, man. Like, you can literally see what I'm wearing. Like, I get it. But what I am trying to say is that I know what looks good, and I know what the average person would wear on a day-to-day basis, and all of these clothes that we see on these high fashion shows, nobody would ever wear in public. And it's not even about the price of all these expensive luxury clothes. It's just how stupid they look. Like, could you imagine somebody at school rocking the Castle 3s on their fucking head? How would they even fit into the door? Just banging on the door like 20 times before they get in? Like, there's no way they'd wear that. They just look like an idiot, man. Just, oh, yeah, I'm stuck. Stuck again. Oh, god damn it. Oh, okay. No, I found a way. No, I got it. Like, bro, nobody wants to step outside looking like Lord Business from the Lego movie, bro. Like, it's just not it. And to be honest with you, I've never really gone any of these weird fashion outfits before, because, like, I understand that fashion is an art form, but, like, what is the message that they are trying to send? Like, at least with performative art, even though I think it's stupid, you could argue that there is some sort of message being told with their dumb, stupid performance that they do. But, like, with some of these outfit choices, what is the message that you could possibly be trying to tell people when you're dressing these runway models like they just got robbed by a tornado? Like, what is the message that we are trying to tell the rest of the world? I just wasted these fuckers' money! Like, what? No, you see, the bottle design was actually planned that way because the bottle is meant to represent unity. Like, bitch! Like, please be serious.
I use Shipt same-day delivery to stay connected with my sister during the holidays. She lives...
This is ass. Like, okay, queen, I see you. You look like a fucking door. Like, this has to be money laundering at this point. Like, at this point, why don't they just send out a runway model butt-ass naked and just be like, I like to call this outfit the soul. Like, motherfucker. Like, what's so sad is that these people get paid millions of dollars to do this kind of work. Millions of dollars. I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like I could do this shit. Like, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I genuinely believe I could do the exact same thing that these people are doing. I just go to, like, Office Depot and, like, dump glue over my model and just, like, throw random school supplies to them and shit. I'd like to call this piece First Day at School. Like, bro, like, guys, take a look at all these outfits that I'm showing you right now and genuinely look at me in the face and tell me that you would wear these in public. Yeah, I thought so. Now, what up, guys? I like to call this outfit bullshit. So, and I know what so many people are gonna say, like, oh, dude, you just don't get it. It's not for you. Who is it for then? Is it for me? Is it for us? Is it for the other person next to me? I don't think so, because all of these clothes cost like $12,000. Because it's not like we can go steal mom's credit card and go get this shipped to us in the next week. Like, who is it for? Like, yo, man, this is tough as hell, bro. I for sure want to dress up like a cataract, man. This is hard. Hell no. Absolutely not. Like, I'm fully convinced that these outfits are only for celebrities. Like, only celebrities can wear dumb shit like this. Because, like, can you imagine, like, going to Starbucks and your barista's wearing some dumb shit like this? I don't even want to order something after that. Like, it would just be overstimulating. Like, what am I supposed to be looking at exactly? Like, I don't know if you guys saw the Grammys recently, but, like, Chapel Rowan's outfit was some of, like, the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. This girl went to the Grammys dressed like a Wizard 101 KKK member. It was super weird. Like, she had, like, this weird wizard outfit with, like, clown makeup on, and she had, like, this big-ass dunce cap on the top of her head, and I was just looking at this shit like, what are we doing here? It looks like you incant spells by using the N-word. Like, what are you doing? Look, I don't know. Maybe the fit was hard. Maybe I'm just the hater. I have no idea. But if there had to be a designer out there that I hate the most, it undoubtedly would have to go to Rick Owens. So I'm not gonna lie to you, like, this dude it undoubtedly would have to go to Rick Owens. So I'm not gonna lie to you, like, this dude be designing some bullshit, man. Like, for when I was researching this video, I came across one of his outfits. It's called the Human Backpack.
Because you might be like me, spending hours online researching, studying, or working on projects with.
So for those of you who don't know, it is now summertime for me. You know, I finished all my AP tests, my final exams, and it's now time for me to go on my 3-month vacation. And seeing as how I've just finished my junior year of high school and knowing that I'm going to be graduating early as a senior in the fall, I just felt the need to kind of make a video to discuss all of the things that I hate about high school, or just school in general. Like, I don't know if this is just me, you guys, but something that I've been noticing about going to school is that every year, school has become progressively more boring and way shorter. Because, like, I vividly remember all the amazing memories that I made in elementary school, but I also remember how goddamn long those years felt. And now I'm in junior year, fam. Like, I'm not even joking. Junior year for me in high school literally felt like it was 3 months long. And by the start of winter semester, I literally wanted to jump off a bridge, man. Like, it was so painful to do work. Now, like, that doesn't mean I'm lazy, but there's just, like, something so infuriating after coming back from a 2-week vacation and your teacher is making you do a science project with the class dumbass. Like, dude, could you stop trying to blow up your Chromebook right now? We need to do the assignment. Like, dog, back in 5th grade, we had, like, show and tell and shit. Now, we have run, hide, and fight. Like, what the fuck? Like, that is honestly the worst part about school now, is that, like, before, I was dumb, ignorant, but blissful. Now, I'm aware, informed, and paranoid. Like, that's one of the worst things that I honestly worry about a lot, even though it's, like, unrealistically to happen to me. But one thing that I've stressed about a lot throughout my middle school and high school years is school shootings. Like, I am deathly afraid of my school getting shot up. Like, I'm being so for real. Like, ever since, like, 8th grade, I've always had an escape route plan for every one of the classes that I was in. Like, I understand what some of you guys are saying, like, dude, you're paranoid, like, you're doing too much, but I don't care, man. It's better to be safe than sorry. Because, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not having Clarence shoot me, dude. Like, I don't give a shit. Run, hide, fight never made any sense to me either, man. Because, like, why is hide even an option? Like, I'm never going to play hide and seek with a school shooter, bro. Because, like, think about it. In a classroom, there are only so many hiding spots that you can for real hide it. Like, I'm not about to hide under a desk to escape the school shooter, bro. Who do you think he is, man? Stevie Wonder? He can see me. Like, my options have always been run and fight. Fight is low-key not even an option either. I'm running every time. Like, there's no way in that big-ass school that dude is getting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other ways that I can run to where he's not catching me. And the other part, too, is that why are we even having discussions about run, hide, or fight? Fam, the school shooter is literally watching the same presentation. Like, the school shooter is actively watching all of these run, hide, or fight presentations. Like, thanks for leaking all of the hiding spots, you dick. Like, now I've never been paranoid enough to buy like a bulletproof backpack because like I feel like that's just doing way too much. Like, this is school, okay? This isn't PUBG, you know what I mean? But I've always been like super self-aware and self-conscious of the fact that any day that I go into school nowadays, they might be getting shot up, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't Fortnite. Like, I can't start cranking 90s if this dude starts coming into the classroom. Like, I gotta have a plan. Another thing that I hate about school too is homework. Homework makes zero goddamn sense. Like, the way that I view school is that it's kind of like a job. I come in at like 7:20, leave 2:35. After that, that's not my job anymore. I'm going to go do whatever I want in my free time. Homework is basically like giving me fucking overtime without pay. Like, if you're going to give me homework, you better suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just do homework at school. Like, I'm in this building for a specific allotted amount of time. I'm not doing extra work during my free time. I shouldn't be punished that the class that I am in is not allotted enough time to actually practice the subjects or things that we are working on. Like, nobody wants to sit down after school and kick back by solving math equations, man. Like, get this bullshit out my face. I swear to God, if somebody out there for real says to me,
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, it's his job to keep the power on. That's why he chooses Grainger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call, click, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
well, the reward is a homework grade. Shut the fuck up. Like, doing homework for homework grades is like the equivalent of getting paid like 30 cents an hour during overtime, bro. Like, it barely puts a dent into our grades. Yet it's the thing that I have worked on the most throughout the school year. Like, I've spent more time doing homework than doing like projects or major grade assignments just for me to only get like 3 points. Like, are you serious, dude? Now, obviously, when I'm talking about how much I hate homework, I'm mostly talking about math. And just in general, you guys, a lot of the school subjects are stupid. Now, when I say school subjects are stupid, I'm talking about like the 3 main ones: history, math, and English and writing. Personally, I love history and I've always been really good at history, but I'm not gonna lie to you, some of it is stupid. Like, the amount of times that I've taken a history quiz or a history test where we're learning about like George Washington. So I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna have like some sort of history questions about the American Revolution. And then when you actually end up taking the quiz, there's gonna be like some dumbass question like, what was the girth of George Washington's dick? Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, where did this random curveball ass question just come out of the bushes from, dude? Like, I did not learn about this. Like, you'll always get a question like that. Like, I'll be taking a Civil War test, and the first question's some bullshit, like, did Abraham Lincoln have a BBL? Like, bitch! Like, why are you wasting my time with these stupid-ass questions? And math is the stupidest one by far, bro. It makes zero sense, because, like, when you think about math, they for real just made shit up. Like, who just decided that 2 negatives equal a positive? They made that up. Y equals X. Why does Y equal X though? Why can't I equal 7? Like, what the hell? Why can't W equal X? Why does it have to specifically be Y equals X? What the fuck is E? E just exists. They invented pi because they wanted to. I use it that anytime you try to divide a fraction, they flip. And, like, you see what I mean? Like, they for real just made these rules up, and now we just have to memorize them. Like, what is logistically stopping me from just inventing new math? 5 equals 7. How? Figure it out. Like, that's what I mean. Like, the fact that there are just so many equations and rules and principles in math just seems like it is just so unnecessary. Like, for me, I personally knew that mathematicians were on some bullshit when imaginary numbers exist. Because, like, what in the hell does imaginary numbers even mean? They're numbers that don't exist. Like, what the hell? Like, why can you just do that? Numbers that are imaginary? Why does that even matter? Like, they're giving me quizzes and tests over fake numbers. Like, are you serious? But then we go on to English and writing. And the best way to describe English and writing is, I feel that way. Reading comprehension is basically just being able to mind read a text. Like, if you don't interpret a passage a very specific way, then you're cooked. Like, I've also always been good at reading and writing, but reading and writing is also stupid as hell. Reading tests are so dumb, man, because like the way that reading tests work is that you'll be taking reading tests and there will always be like 2 questions that are correct, but one question is just a little bit more correct than the other one. So basically, taking any reading test is gambling. You're going 50-50 for each question. Like, the amount of times that I've gotten like 60s on reading tests and then the next one I had like a 97 just because of pure luck is insane. Like, honestly, reading and writing was one of the more painful ones to do because there's literally no way to actually improve your reading and writing skills. Because let's be honest here, you guys, in order for you to get a good grade in reading or writing, the teacher needs to like you. Because the worst part about reading and writing is the teachers. Like, if you aren't a student athlete or you aren't like constantly just glazing the English teacher, you might as well just kiss your good grades goodbye. Like, I don't know if it's just me that's been noticing this, but like every English teacher that I've ever had, they're always like a bunch of divorced, depressed Disney adults. They are the most annoying Karens I have ever met in my entire life. Like, they for real will make a big deal out of anything that you do. Like, I will always remember this, but I remember one time in like 9th grade, I did a group writing project with some of my classmates, right? And I literally wrote 3/4 of that entire paper, right? And the rest of my classmates wrote like the introduction and the conclusion. So we all submitted literally the exact same paper, and I got an 84, and my useless group teammate got a 97. By the way, we both had literally the exact same papers. Nothing was changed in between both of them, and I got an 84 and he got a 97. Why? Because he was favored by the English teacher and she literally despised me. I literally got 13 points less on a major grade assignment because my teacher did not like me. Do you know how insane that is? Like, how are you as a grown woman harboring this much resent for a 9th grade dude for you to hoe my grade that badly, bro? I'm not even trolling when I say this. When I saw that grade, I almost Roman Reigns spear tackled her. I swear to God. Speaking of teachers, you guys, one thing that I've also been starting to notice about school is that the teachers suck. Like, something that I've been noticing as I've been going from grade to grade is that the teachers literally become more and more depressed. Like, every day when I used to walk into class in elementary school, all the teachers were smiling. Now, when I walk into every class in junior year, these dudes barely smile. Like, I'm telling you, they hate their lives. And they hate us. Like, dude, I swear to God, the teachers in high school literally hate all the children. Like, I've never met bigger haters than my teachers. Like, I'll always remember my health teacher coming up to me and telling me that I'm a failure and I'll never make it. And not to flex, I make more money than him now. It's just so sad because, like, I remember in 3rd grade, I loved all my teachers. All my teachers were some of the nicest people that I've ever met, and they were so sweet. Now, my biggest ops are my teachers. Like, I remember my sophomore year, my Spanish teacher literally gave me 3 detentions for the exact same crime. At the time, I was on the soccer team, and if you know how like sports teams works, if you get in trouble or get detention, they'll make you do holes or they'll make you do like sprints, right? So I also had to do sprints, and I wasn't allowed to play the next 2 games. Like, I honestly miss being able to go up to all my teachers during recess and ask them questions about their life, or just tell them all the cool things that I did or learned about today, instead of my 9th grade Spanish teacher sending me to the front office for the 4th time this week. And I honestly hate a lot of teachers' attitudes nowadays, because for some reason, a lot of teachers like to have this attitude like they're better than us. Like, why are high school teachers so cocky, bro? Like, no offense, but you literally make like $8 an hour. Like, you literally get paid the same amount of money as a cashier from Target. Where is this ego coming from? Like, why do so many teachers like telling other students that they're gonna be a failure or they're never gonna make it in life? Like, fam, you didn't make it in life either. Like, in my opinion, if you're gonna have this sort of stuck-up, cocky attitude, you need to at least make 6 figures a year. But when you're out there making a Burger King janitor's salary, it's just like, dude, who are you? But out of all the things that I have listed about the things that I hate about school, nothing will ever compare to the worst thing about high school. And it's the people. The students are the worst part about high school. school by a country mile. Because like something that I've started to learn about high school is that if you ever want to make friends, you need to just disregard all the morals that you have. Like, dude, every ism and obic that exists around the world, teenage dudes have. Like, as somebody with morals, it's been really hard to make friends that aren't racist, transphobic, or homophobic. Because, like, every dude that I try to make friends with, they're spamming a slur in the first 10 seconds. Like, yo, like, how did you just say 32 slurs in 3 seconds? That's gotta be a world record. And also, every single teenage dude's sense of humor is the exact same. Racist joke, gay joke, or, like, pedophile joke. It's literally those 3 kinds of jokes just recycled over and over in, like, different fonts. And it is so unfunny, dude. Like, it's just painful. They're also always just jamming up the hallways, too. Like, that just pisses me off as well. Because, like, how hard is it to just get out the goddamn way? Like, bro, nobody cares about you, man. Go talk to your friends on the sides of the hallway. Like, some of us need to get to class, my boy. Get the fuck out of the way. There have been times where it has taken me like 3 extra minutes to get to class because the corny, cringe baseball kids with the buzz cut bleached hair want to sit in the hallway and talk about meaningless, pointless shit. Like, bro, you're not making it pro. You're gonna be working at McDonald's in 7 years. Move! Like, get to class, dude. Holy shit. I know I spent most of this video just, like, dogging on and hating on school. But one thing that I will say about school is that I don't regret it. And that school has been a life-changing experience for me. Like, as much as I hated it, there were a lot of things that I loved about it. Like, I remember in elementary school, during wintertime, we would watch the Polar Express and drink hot cocoa. Or make a gingerbread man. Like, all those things I just look back upon, you know, throughout my start of school. So for those of you who don't know, it is now summertime for me. You know, I finished all my AP tests, my final.
Oh, just like Evo shards. Bonus champion, wow.